What's going on, guys? Hope everyone had a great week. We're back to working on the skull today. I worked on a little bit. Jeez, and I'm dropping it. Worked on a little bit off stream, but we're gonna keep moving forward on it. If you're watching this now or in the future, hit that like and wow, I can't talk. Like and subscribe, okay? It helps me a ton, especially if you're over on YouTube. Trying to get to 1,000 followers, subs on YouTube, okay? It'll then maybe I just might exclusively go over there. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's get into it. It's gonna be a chill stream. Just trying to get as far as we can with this skull. So wrong one. Bam. There we go. So we got a reference out to great book if you guys don't already know. It's called Anatomy for Sculptors. You should check it out. Went over it last stream. They have a few different books, the same company. Okay, what are we doing here? I think I fixed some of the symmetry issues that I was seeing the other day when we were working, and I'm happy because it was really ticking me off. So. Ow. April, thank you for the follow. And thanks for sharing it. I appreciate it. Thinking I need to move the camera again here. It's so tiny. Let's see if I can do this at all. Shop smart, shop S smart. Yeah, right? This sweet baby was made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Interestingly enough, so was I. Is that wax? No, it's Chavant hard clay. It's not wax. I do like working in wax when I get the chance, but this is for a diorama. Once it's molded and casted, we're gonna put it in a we're gonna put in some lights. It's gonna like glow. It's part of a diorama we're working on that I want to have like light built into it. So it's gonna hang and light up the monster that's in the diorama. What do we want to start here? Okay. All right, let's tip this up a little bit. I've worked in wax. I helped sculpt I actually did sculpt. I helped a buddy who was making a watch buckle, like one of those really big watch buckles. I sculpted the buckle was probably about yay big, and I sculpted like an octopus. It was like supposed to be kind of like not pirate, but kind of like sea shanty kind of like vibe. And so there was like this like cool octopus that had its tentacles like wrapping around the whole part of the buckle. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it's coming along. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. We're going to make it to that 10,000 followers eventually here, okay? Thank you, guys. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you like special effects, mold making, like makeup effects, sculpting, all that stuff, be sure to follow. I actually have a bunch of cool stuff, videos coming shortly, and products officially launching on my Etsy page. Finally, after so long. Yeah, thanks again. Yeah, check out the YouTube page too. All my past streams are there, and I'm live on pretty much every platform right now. So where are all the sculpting tools? Yeah, I have like one placeholder product on my Etsy page, and that's about it. The rest is going to be coming on. I literally don't actually intend on selling the thing I put on Etsy. I just have it there for I just have it there so I could have started my Etsy shop, you know? I don't usually sculpt stuff quite this. Well, that's not true. I guess I do sculpt some stuff lately that's more like this scale, but I like generally working on bigger projects. But to finish off the Armsy sculpt, we have or project we have to work on this. And if you guys haven't seen it, I can show you the Armsy right now. That's the Armsy project. He's big. He's 24 inches roughly. The goblin is just chilling there. That's Steve. He's my judgment goblin. Make sure that I stay on task. Whoa. The deepest part, yeah, deepest part of the zygomatic is like right inside here. Okay. Hmm. Ooh, I just saw something. Okay. All right, let's get that moved down too. Thanks for the follow, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah. Ooh, that helps. That helps. And then, yeah. Yeah, I guess, actually, yeah. So that's actually got to terminate right about there. Ooh, thank you for the like. Hmm. Thanks for the follow, Mike the Lionheart. That's a great name. My name's Mike, too. What is the name of this book? This book is called Anatomy for Sculptors. It's a really great book. Highly suggest it. Check it out. Ba-bam. It's a great book. They have a whole bunch of them, actually. I shouldn't say a whole bunch. I think they have three versions now. Bow, bow. Hmm. So I try and keep things usually when I'm working on projects like this, I'll start trying to keep things like very like straight lines and then start softening them as we go along, right? So before we get too far on this side, let's get this other side. Hmm. There you go. Wait, really? I okay, now admittedly, I bought this when it first came out, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't that expensive. Now, it's already a few years old. But yeah, I think they even have like a digital version of the book. That's crazy. I didn't know that it was that much. Dang. It's worth it. It's a great book, but Man, I didn't want to extend the jaw, but I think I'm gonna have to. I don't think my own skull's as well as the skull you're sculpting. Yeah, right. Dennis, thank you so much for the follow. Hmm. What kind of clay is this? It's called Chavant. It's a very, very, very firm clay. Oh, well, this one is. It's Chavant hard, so allows you to work on really small projects like this, for example, and allows you to get the detail you need. We don't even. The worst part is I'm working pretty difficultly on this project or on this particular skull, and it doesn't even need to be. It just has to be kind of skull-like. Chavant? I think it's Chavant, I believe. I could be wrong. Yo, what up, dude?
Oh, not much. Figured I'd give a shot at trying to fix my house roofing issues while you were on the stream for a minute.
Your roofing issues, yeah.
Yeah, you know how like when you have the pointed roofs, you can throw logs up on that.
Oh, in the game.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, ironically, actually, I guess there's technically a real life roofing issue, which is that less than 12 hours after I was informed by a superintendent at Invitation Homes that
for sure.
anything that's 10 feet or higher is their responsibility, not mine. I got a violation for there being branches from a nearby tree on my roof.
Huh, weird. Okay.
Yeah, they like to give me violations for things they're responsible for, so I had to call about that.
Here, hold on a second. I'm just testing some audio stuff. Weird. Okay, so wait, 1 is going to my headset. 2 is going to blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, no, we should be good. All right, cool.
Word.
So what time are you getting started with the big move tomorrow?
Well, my what's it called? Move-in evaluation is at 10:30.
Right.
Presumably, the house isn't that big, so I don't think it'll take terribly long. I'm hoping that'll be over by 11. If it is, then I'll be heading over to Kyle's immediately. From Kyle's over to the shop to pick up the truck, and then back to my place. So hopefully we'll be started by noon. Realistically, depending on how we can kind of finagle the bed and couch into the truck, we might be able to get other stuff in there too. I mean, realistically, it really might not take more than like 2 trips with the truck to have all of my big stuff and some other things over to the new house as well.
Right. Nice.
So, yeah, in theory, I can have like absolutely everything moved between potentially even just tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, I can, get the rest on Sunday or just stop by here a couple times over the next week and do it. I'm gonna have to come out here a few times anyway, just because those maintenance and cleaning and shit services I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah.
I've got to come by the house so they can do their shit. So I figure I'll get all the stuff I know I need like immediately, and then basically just as I'm stopping by, I'll grab other shit, I guess.
Gotcha.
Yep.
How many trips do you think you're gonna have to take with the truck?
The truck? 2 or 3 would be my estimate. I think probably we could do 2. But it really just kind of depends on how much we're able to get into the bed during the trip that like my mattress and my couch and stuff that we would be going. If there's extra room for things and we can put enough stuff in there, I can pretty much have everything that would need something other than my car to transport it out in like 2 to 3 trips, I think.
Nice. A lot of my sculpting tools I have purchased over the years, so I don't know. So you can check Amazon, has a decent selection. There's harder ones to find. It's more like you can find tons of versions, but dental tools, if you look up dental tools on like Amazon, you can find a good selection of these tools. I do make a lot of my own tools. I make a lot of loop tools. I'm trying to think. Actually, I didn't make that one. Actually, yeah, so stuff like this. I didn't make this side of this, but I did make that side. I modified, so this I made, that's just a push pin that I hammered out and sharpened. This is a modified version of the tool that was on here. So yeah, oftentimes I do generally make my own tools, but you can find a lot of them. Just gotta look up like dental tools, sculpting tools, stuff like that. You can probably find most of it pretty easily. It's the metal they're made out of that's the trickier thing to like make sure you because some are if it's cheap and you see other ones that are more expensive, be wary, because those are the ones that they get you with.
For some reason, Sons of the Forest is really quiet.
Uh-oh. It's the calm before the storm. I don't know if I even like that. It's supposed to really actually carve in a bit more. That's what I should do. Slight increase to over here. Guess we could just... Benny, thank you for the follow. I'm saving the teeth for, I don't want to say quite for last, but I don't really want to start working on the teeth and then be manhandling this thing just for the teeth to get all messed up. You excited to stay your first night in your new place?
Now, I'm probably more excited for like the 4th or 5th night, because I'll have some stuff unpacked at that point.
I'm tired of moving.
Yeah, man. I mean, realistically, since 2012, I have moved at least once per year, as like if you averaged it out. Obviously, I didn't move in the last 2 years, but between like 2014 and 2019, I moved quite a few times. And then, of course, I've basically moved once a year since moving to California until I was out here. And also, you know what I'm getting sick of is fucking finding places where they're like, okay, well, we accept your application, but you gotta do it right this moment, even though you technically have a fucking month left at the place you're at. I'm just like, dude, I will fucking move in when I want to. You don't tell me I have to do it today.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I'm already giving you money. Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, the fact that they were
wasn't
like,
it? It was something about. Wasn't it something about the utilities, right?
Well, yeah, the utilities were why I had to move in, because they have to be set up before my move-in date, which is, of course, tomorrow. But what's irritating to me about that is just, like, if it weren't for the fact that I have to have the utilities set up there, I could have taken the next 2 weeks to, like, just slowly take my time and get everything out. I don't even have 2 weeks worth of stuff to do.
Right.
Would have given me time to do the cleaning shit that needs to be done here and have everything out, you know, before I'm trying to stay at that place. And yeah, that just was not an option given to me, basically.
That sucks.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna chop this dude's head. Try that Gary stew or whatever you said it was called.
Greg, I think.
Or Greg, yeah.
Greg or Scott or something like that. I don't know.
I think you said Greg the other day. That sounds right to me. Oh no.
Okay, what's going on? Welcome, Raiders. We are sculpting skulls in all of its glory. Thank you for the raid. What were you working on, Duder?
Who are you asking?
What?
Who are you talking?
I was talking to Menke. He just raided with his awesome viewers. Skulls. Learning. Oh, nice. Where you were doing ZBrush? Nice. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna quickly sculpt a skull, and then there has been basically nothing quick about it at all. That's like legit been my experience. I was like, do you ever paint them? Yeah, well, I gotta mold it first, but then I'll be painting it. Yeah, we definitely need to make. Oh, wait a minute. Aha! I was like, why is this not looking right? I know what it is. It's a little too so skull-like. Yeah, exactly. I know what I did wrong now. Okay. It can be there, but it's got to be like here. I was like, what is this thing's ticking me off? I think I done figured it out. I sculpted a skull this big, but like years ago. And I should have remembered from that it was quite the undertaking if you want it to be fairly accurate, you know? I had to make some 1/3 skull too. This NSP, yeah, this is NSP. It's hard though. Did you ever, because didn't you have to sculpt a bunch of skulls for the base of your figure you were doing? Bad Wolves, thank you for the follow. You sculpted 3 skulls. Oh, okay. And then did you just casted them and put them in? Matt Hatter, thank you for the follow. 1 follower at a time. We're gonna make it to that 10,000, guys.
What are you at right now?
I think I'm at like 6,200.
Nice.
So you can make some. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. Honestly, for as long as this one's taking, I was thinking about finishing this one, molding it, casting that one out of clay, and then sculpting other ones based on it. That's how particularly lazy I'm feeling. Yo, funny guy, what's going on? There were only 3 variants. Yeah, no, I can. That's the same thing I'm going. I don't need that many that you did. I need like, like a few. I need like a few different skulls, and that's it. And it's so sad too, because I'm pretty sure I could go online and like find skulls to buy, but I was like, no, I can't do that. And you can make them, and it's hard to justify buying them. Yeah, I was gonna knock out some teeth. I don't know if I'm gonna dislocate the mandible or not. I might keep it for simplicity. All part of it, you know. Until you look close, right? I'm fine. I'm doing all right. You know, this has been it's been a week, but it's basically over. Although that it doesn't really matter. Just means next week's gonna come. Handmade only. Yeah, exactly. My skull is awesome. Thank you. How do you feel about the sculpture, though? As a joke. No one laughed. Fine, whatever.
I got it.
Curse live streaming with a sense of humor of a dad.
I'm down.
Yeah, big dad joke fan. Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
That you have to ask is kind of surprising. Remember how for the first year I lived in California, every day on the way to work and on the way back to work, I irritated you by reading dad jokes from the subreddit?
That's right, yeah. I know, man, you're you're a perfectionist. Yeah, yeah, a little bit. On occasion. I do take quite a bit of time. What's really funny is, again, like the other day when I started this skull, I was like, oh, I have a 2-hour stream. I'll bust out like 2 rough shapes, like 2 rough skulls, and we'll be good. And then we got like 45 minutes in, and I barely had like a fucking, like an oval. It was an egg. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I'm actually on like 4 or 5 or something like that. Facebook, Kick, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Wait, that's 6. 6. I have stream ADD. I need to be streaming on all of them, you know? YouTube is my goal. I kind of want to not do the Twitch thing. I just want to be on YouTube, dude. But we got to get to 1,000 followers on YouTube. That's right, guys. If you're listening right now, you like what I do, go jump over to YouTube and throw me a follow. You can catch all the past streams there. Bum, 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 bum. I need to, you know what? I don't want to buy one. I think it's a little cheesy to say that I want to buy one, but I would like to hold a real human skull at some point. I just want to look at it. I know you can buy them. Yeah, right? We're in Vegas. There's got to be some like little shop or something, right?
Of creepy shit.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Actually, where's that one serial killer museum? There might actually be like a serial killer museum where you'd be able to do it. I'd have to find this one Albert Fish documentary, but if that is out here, I bet you there's a skull you can fuck with.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty expensive, so that's the one thing I wasn't sure of is like, I don't know if they'll just let you touch one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure they'll let
Yeah.
you buy it for probably what would be like I don't even know what's like. I'd have to imagine it's thousands of dollars, right? Like,
I would think so. Yeah.
also baby skulls are creepy.
Yeah, dude, with their teeth being all like weird and shit. Sticking in their face. Creeps me out.
What's the name of the sculpting book? It is it was popular today. It's called Anatomy of Sculptors. It's a really or Anatomy for Sculptors. Really great book. Someone looked it up early and said it's going for like $299. I think there's like a paperback version, but I got this when the company first started. I'd show you more, but unfortunately, some of the pages, needless to say, show things that none of the platforms would allow. So, thank you so much for the follow, very much. Thank you.
Freaking platforms.
Yeah, I was flipping through it looking for this page the other day on stream, and I almost showed off some nipples because of the reference pictures in the book. It should be allowed, in my opinion, personally, but whatever.
Well, yeah, it's like technically, it's not like pornography or something. It's just anatomy. It's not even being technically sexualized in a lot of cases.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. People are ridiculous.
Yeah. There's some other really great books. Like I think there's one book called that's like a standard. I'm pretty sure called Dynamic Anatomy. I think is the title. It's another good one. But my problem with that one was all illustrations. Like this is really cool because it's an actual. It's not the same skull that's over here, but this is a 3D scan, and then they show you kind of like, literally, you know, like random oval to like how you can break it down. For 30 books. There you go. Bam. I don't know. Someone said they looked it up and they said it was like $200 or $299. So I don't know. I don't know if they went to the site. I was gonna say it because earlier when they said that I was like, man, I did not pay that much for that book. I don't know. I don't remember what I paid. I know it was early enough. I think there was still a Kickstarter going on for the book. Like, I have had this for a long time. Funny enough, these pages, so this is the one for the whole body, technically, like the whole human figure. These pages are not in the book they have that is just for the head, which is weird. They have other pages, but not this one, and like these. I don't think they have these pages in there either, which is weird. Are you making a mold? I'm not making a mold of this. Yeah, I'm not doing it right now. I will be making a mold. It'll be a silicone mold. Okay. Trying to see here. Really? Wish I could just know, not even have to look at the book. What is the name of the book? It's called Anatomy for Sculptors. I am Nate. Great way of spelling Nate too. Okay, thank you for the follow. Same goes to JP. So I was thinking mass producing something. Yeah, I'm not mass producing, and this is for it's for my diorama that I'm working on. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I might randomly sell them, but problem with working on small stuff like this is like the amount of time I would spend like painting it when it was finished and all that would end up costing whoever purchased it way more than they'd probably be willing to spend for something like that size, right? So, all right, where's Yes, it is for the forest diorama. We have to have a skull lamp. Okay. As you guys know, I've been working on the fire pit. But I've also been trying to move stuff along so I can actually get some items put on my Etsy shop. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord, you should, because you can see some of the stuff I've been working on off stream. That's moving those projects along. So soon the Chestburster will be for sale, and the Krampuses, finally the Krampuses will be for sale. I thought about waiting till Christmas to do that, but changed my mind.
Christmas in July, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, cool. Turns out I had to do fairly minor work to get that section of roof to work.
User with lots of numbers, thank you for the follows, and goes to Rachel. Thank you. I might be in like a month. I haven't set this up completely yet, but some of my staff needs training on airbrushes. So I might be doing a live seminar in which I will do two birds with one stone by training them and doing a stream about it too. So the first part's going to be like basic airbrush tech, I guess you could say, air pressure, hoses, yada yada. We'll be using like single action paches, and then the second part will actually be silicone painting, which a lot of people don't have the chance to mess around with. So I think that'll be a lot of fun for people.
Holy crap.
Well, it's better than satanic crap. Vintage, thank you so much for the follow. That's neat. With actual skull for reference help. I was actually I was just talking about that. Not for the an actual skull right this second, honestly, would not be useful for this project. I mean, I guess vaguely, but it's actually convenient that the skulls that are in this book are kind of the size I needed or wanted. But even then, it's, not really, honestly.
Hey, Smooch, what's going on, buddy? Need to go potty? I think I might have to bring out Smooch.
Do what you gotta do, homie.
Yeah, dude, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, big bud, let's go see what Smooch needs to go ahead. He's starting off.
I swear I keep having to add the clay back here. I think by manhandling this, the clay ends up moving around a bit more than I was intending. What's my favorite sculpt I've ever done? I like all my sculpts, really. I'd say it's probably got to be something recently. Might be too early to say whether or not the Armsy is my favorite sculpt ever. Honestly, the Chestburster has to be up there. It's got to be up there. Actually, some of my favorite sculpts I can't show off on TikTok or any of these platforms, honestly. So. You guys want to see some of the other crazy stuff I do, go jump onto my Discord if you haven't already, okay? It's good for you. There we go. That's feeling better. Then we can go to this page.
Push this up here. Oh my goodness.
On my mark. 5.
We're on express elevator to hell.
Going down. Thank you for the follow. So next weekend, I'm going to be doing the photo shoot, probably most of the weekend, guys. So just a heads up about that. Okay, thank you very much. That's not what it's supposed to be here.
What?
I like my last few streams when I started this. I remember like a good, there was like a solid 45 minutes where all I was working on was like an oval, and like no one was in chat at all because I'm pretty sure that's probably pretty boring to most people. Like, yeah. Or YouTube, and Kick as well, yeah. Creatively_cursed. You want to show me some love, go follow me on YouTube, okay? Let's get those YouTube numbers up, guys. Plus, that's where all the past streams are, okay? I say. Okay, so the thicker, so it actually, okay, weird. I feel like sculpting, like from reference, is kind of like doing a puzzle. In a very complicated way. Like, just the whole idea of like, oh, this has to move over here. Oh, and then you have like that eureka moment where you finally find the piece that you were looking for, you know, to do something, you know, like to finish the puzzle or to get further. That's what it's like. Still looking a little bulbous from the top down. Philippum, thank you so much for the follow. Well, actually, it's not too bad. A little wonky. It's a little wonky. Oh, look, I've made molten clay again. Awesome. As it burns off my fingerprints. How long have I been sculpting for?
20 years or longer.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's probably about 20 years, yeah. Wait, how old am I? 36? Oh, no, it's longer, dude. Oh, God. Wait, it can't be. I'm not that old. Hold on a second. 36, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
26? So I started...
Haven't you been doing it since like 8th grade, though?
I've been doing it since I was like 10 or 11.
Oh, so that'd be like 25 years.
Yeah, 25 years. And technically, it depends on what if you count like sculpting like when you're a kid, you know? Like, I don't know. I was... Technically, my first sculptures go back like to when I was 8 or 9. Like, so, yeah. Probably before that, honestly.
Oh shit! What's the first thing you remember sculpting?
I sculpted a pumpkin head face when I was under 10 years old.
Shit.
Yeah. It never got fired. It was in ceramic clay. It never got fired. I think I sculpted my dad an ashtray. No joke. I could be wrong about that one. He would know better than I would, honestly. Well, wait. How old is what? How old are you in 6th grade? That's like 13, right? Or 12? What is that?
Well, you're generally going to be 18 when you graduate, so you're probably like 13, 14 when you get to freshman year. So like 11 or 12 or something. What grade did you say again?
6th grade, yeah.
10 or 11?
12? 12, okay, yeah. Okay, so it would have been, I think a little bit before that, I would have sculpted that first Predator head that I did.
Okay.
It was garbage. My dad sent me a picture of it recently, and I freaked out. I was like, oh god, I remember it looking so much cooler. Like the. Do you ever play like? It's
Thanks,
like. Have you ever had that experience where like you play an older video game that you remember really liking, and you're like, and then you play it, and you're like, wow, the graphics suck. 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's what it was like for me looking at an old sculpture from when I was a mere boy.
No shit.
Dizzy, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, thank you for all the likes. We're at 1,000 likes. Thank you. Okay. Move that around. Been messing around with this cranium. 13 or 12 or 12 of one of these. Yeah, I started being homeschooled after 6th grade. That's kind of like my reference point. Probably also why I suck at remembering dates now is because like once you're homeschooled, man, dates don't matter.
Yeah. That's what it was like when I was stuck working from home in San Diego. I have no idea what day it is,
yeah.
It seems like people are not parked on the side of the street.
Your son is in
so
6th grade. Okay,
it's
cool.
a work day. I don't know.
Either way, a long time ago. That's the gist, okay? Longer than I care to think. And honestly, I'm not as advanced as I would have liked to have been considering that. But I had a lot of breaks, like years of not really, maybe, okay, not years. I don't think I ever went a whole year without working on some kind of sculpture project, but plenty of chunks of time. Got to get them reps in, you know? Skull's looking sad again. Shouldn't be. Yeah, well, welcome, you know, interesting. I'm happy it's an interesting live. Yeah. So right about here to here is supposed to be more straight. It's a pretty good skull. Hey, it's coming along. It'll be good enough for what we need it for, okay? That's all I need.
Dude, Virginia's like a cat in this game, dude. Like, she just keeps coming up She's like, here's a dead squirrel. Here's a dead rabbit.
Yeah.
Meow.
Sounds about right. Sounds like her.
Yeah. I guess she doesn't actually meow, but that meh sort of noise she makes, that's close enough.
Stun Man, thank you so much for the follow. And getting the eye sockets on a skull correct is always the bane of my existence. You can ask, yes. I'm making a skull for a diorama I'm working on. So once it's done, it'll be just like a one aspect of the diorama. The diorama has a giant monster in it. I can kind of show you guys real quick. Check it out. Oh, bam. It's called an Armsy. It's from the video game The Forest, and we're making a whole diorama for him. So that's why we're making the skull. Okay. Show you. I'm not going to show you guys too. Here, hold on. I don't know. Most of you guys over on the talk have, or on the Twitch and whatnot, have already gotten to see the Armsy for a year and a half now. So there's the Armsy. He's going to be part of the diorama, or he's going to be the main focus of the diorama, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Wind 368. Thank you so much for the follow. Armsy looking fit. He is fit. Bam. Yep, confirm. Peace. Yo, Transformer, what's going on? What are you up to? What are you guys up to? You and Glitch both. Transformer, 3 months. Thank you for the sub. Is it today that, did you go see the new Transformer movie or no? Oh, that was an accident. Dang it. What?
I'm having issues still with my roof, just different issues now. I wonder.
There we go. All right, I'm licking those eye holes much better. Those are some nice eye holes.
Isn't there like an ad about eye holes in Rick and Morty, like what do they call it, interdimensional cable episode?
Bam, that's awesome. Yeah, I saw the new Transformer movie. Superman and Batman dies at the end. I knew it, okay? I knew it. That's a mood? What do you mean? Bow, 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 bow. But the movie was great. Really? Okay. I'll trust you on that one. I probably won't see it. I'm not. I know. Well, wait a minute. This is the one with the. Actually, that does kind of interest me. This is the one with the like Beast Wars, right? Like the actual like giant gorilla and stuff like that, right? That does interest me a little bit more. That's true. It could have been. That okay. Well, maybe I will see it at some point. Okay. See, that's what I thought. But then you made me question myself, reference pictures. Does it really go like that? No. Yeah, it goes to the back of the zygomatic bone. Hmm. This side is shaping up to be the better of the sides thus far. Oop, and then I just had to take out too much, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Flippy boy. God, I hate these guys.
What are you talking about? They're awesome.
No, they are not. There you go, Virginia.
Why do you find this interesting? Because it's awesome. What? You don't spend your Friday evening sculpting skulls? Is that just a me thing?
Holy crap.
Never thought about it. Hey, there you go. New Friday night activity. Something is afoot. Oh, okay. I see what it is. It's a skull.
Nah.
No, I spend the night felting skulls? Is this like a trapper thing? Like I don't know. I don't know like what that means. Definitely sounds like something I'd be doing in like Red Dead, you know?
Yeah.
So when you take wool and you stab it a lot. Oh, like with a felting needle. Okay, I'm with you now. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay. I'm with you. I like your description of the technique, though. If I left these in the woods, I'd start a whole little people exist thing. That'd be kind of funny. Fairy skulls. It's very therapeutic stabbing something into creation. Well, better than stabbing something out of creation. I get it.
Oh man, speaking of what, the dude that came by to do our pre-move out inspection or whatever yesterday, it's like pretty cool, and then right before the end of the thing, he has to get like weirdly political and start complaining about woke culture and something he got in trouble.
Wait, who is this guy again?
The dude from Invitation who was doing the pre-move out inspection. The guy.
The random house guy was just like, let's talk politics.
Yeah, and it was like right before he left, and he's like, I don't know how you guys feel about all this woke shit, blah blah blah, and I was like, I mean, I agree with most of the stuff. I also think that they're extremists on any end of any sort of an argument, so I've heard some pretty out there stuff too, but like generally I'm like, yeah, I think probably women should have rights and stuff. Sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah. He told me he got in trouble at Invitation for quoting Porky the Pig, and stuttering to say that's all folks in an email.
Wait, how do you stutter in an email?
He just, I'm guessing, wrote like th dash or some shit. I don't know. I didn't inquire.
Well, I guess I am.
Already no longer impressed with the guy by the time he started.
I imagine if you're saying it to someone who stutters, yeah, probably inappropriate.
No, he said he got in trouble because I guess there's some. I don't recall this from Warner Brothers shit, but I guess it's been 20 years. But supposedly Porky Pig is racist and hates black people, but.
Well,
I'll be honest with you, I can't think of a cartoon where Porky Pig interacts with a human other than Elmer Fudd.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember anything about Porky Pig. Anyways.
I mean, I don't either, because who gave a fuck about Porky Pig, but...
Wait, that's Looney Tunes, right? Am I hallucinating?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
No, that's Looney Tunes. It's just Porky Pig was nobody's favorite, you know what I mean? Like, nobody cared about Porky Pig.
That's probably why, man.
But yeah, I was like, I've never heard that before. And, like, I've read quite a bit of stuff about... problematic issues with old cartoons and shit. I've even seen some of them, obviously. I was a kid in the 90s, but... Yeah. But the Porky Pig thing, I had never heard of, and I didn't really have a moment today to look up stuff about Porky Pig, but I did kind of rack my brain for a little bit last night after he left. I was like, dang, dude, there's some Porky Pig shit I don't remember.
I don't really remember much about the Looney Tunes. Like, I think my favorite stuff was what am I?
Disney stuff?
No. I was more of a Roadrunner dude.
Oh, Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. I love that. It's the stuff I remember the most about. And then Marvin the Martian, I remember quite a bit about that. Because there was a it's so weird. There was the episode that's kind of supposed to be like the Twilight Zone. Was that? God, what one is it? It's not Marvin the Martian. It's like it's a goblin, I think, that Bugs is dealing with on a plane.
Oh, the Gremlin.
The Gremlin. That's it. Yeah.
He's got those wacky, like, ear...
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. You know, interestingly enough, I was talking to Kyle just the other day about um, goblins, and so like or not goblins, but gremlins, and like gremlins are where is the earliest reference I've ever heard of them is like pilots and shit being like, oh, something anomalous happened to this plane, or someone in the Navy saying, noticing something went wrong with the ship and nobody really knows why. They would blame it on gremlins as kind of this like running joke thing. And I don't know if there's like an earlier time when that was going on too, and maybe before really believed some magical things were fucking with their boats, um, but something I learned of all places through the manga One Piece is that the Germans have this basically opposite of a gremlin, where I guess at times in the past, German sailors would wake up one morning and suddenly an issue that they were having with their ship was no longer an issue they were having with their ship.
They had a good gremlin?
And yeah, it was called like Satiate Falmon or some long ass bullshit. But anyway, yeah, it turns out they had like a good guy gremlin in like German mythology, if you or whatever you want to call it. I think
It's actually, yeah, I don't come to think of it. I mean, goblins and stuff, but gremlins, yeah, I can't really think of because even like the whole like Irish mythology and stuff, that's all about like goblins and like fairies and whatnot, not gremlins.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Okay, let's be real. I almost watched the Red Cap movie. Okay, I almost watched it, and then I was like, no, you're not gonna fool me, Red Cap movie. I want it to be so good, and it's got some people in it that I like, or that are like notable individuals, but it just looks like absolute hooey.
Oh, not hooey, dude.
A total hooey, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it either.
Why am I trying to sculpt this? I forget what it's called. The little center divider in the nose hole. There's a word for the thing. I just don't remember what it is.
Nose hole divider.
And not everyone even has it. I'm not even... Why did I do that? Sculpture? Yeah, yes, very nice.
Oh, it's a bunch of fucking babies. Okay. Get away from Virginia, you little bitches. My word, there's a lot of them.
Altair, thank you so much for the follow. Something's going on with this nose that I am just not super happy about. I gotta figure out what it is. Part of it's that I haven't started messing with the teeth yet. Septum. I thought is the septum that part of the like the bone structure too, or is it? I don't think that's what that's. You know what? It's probably said somewhere here. That is the cartilage, but I don't think that's what the bone piece is called. Yeah, it's somewhere in here. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I used to have all the skull bones memorized, and now I only remember the fun ones. And by fun ones, I mean like the fun ones that say zygomatic bone, maxilla, and mandible.
I think you just like the letter M, dude.
What about zygomatic, bro?
That doesn't have M in it.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah. The teeth are going to be really delicate, so I'm trying to get as far as I can without sculpting the teeth. And the teeth would be like one of the last things that I do. I don't even know why you're surprised, man. The game is all babies all the time.
I mean, I guess so, dude, but like, literally just a few seconds ago, Virginia and I took out like probably about a dozen. And then as soon as I started to work on my house, I heard Virginia firing off the shotgun again, and I look over, and she's down on the ground fighting 4 more. Let's get this correct.
Hmm. I'm gonna just thin this out. We don't need that all filled in. Or maybe we'll leave it for support right now. I guess I could start sculpting the teeth. I really hate sculpting teeth.
I shall return.
Have fun. That was quick.
Yeah, I was just like switching.
Use dentures instead of teeth. Hey, you know what? If they made tiny little model-sized dentures, I would, okay? I'm all about making my life easier as need be, okay? It really does kind of want me to just make these flat. I'm using, it's called Chavant, and a lot of people call it NSP. It's, but I'm using the harder formula, so lets me get a little bit more detail. Still going to be frustrating with the teeth, but I do have the, some canned air that I can freeze the teeth with, so. I'm both liking this skull and hating it at the same time. I liked it better when I had the other part here. Where's the, I might just have to put those teeth in now. To work on the rest of it at least. You know what? The camera takes off 10 pounds, okay? That's why it looks good to you. No. I don't know. There's just not speaking to me yet. I'll get there. It's hard to explain. The problem is when I don't like something, that's actually kind of the issues because then it's difficult for me to figure out why I don't like it. Fluffy Abner, what's going on? Oh yeah, we're not gonna forget the weird little squiggly cracks. I forget what those have a name too. Where's the... Yes, yeah, I do. They help tell the age, I believe, of like cadavers too.
Teeth?
The cracks on our skulls.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because I believe those cracks are like, technically, that's why babies' heads are like so squishable when they're, because those cracks are not formed until like later in life, I believe.
The cracks are the remnants of where your skull wasn't fully.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Just find an eternal blueberry bush. What?
Ah, yes, ye eternal blueberry bush.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I did. I ate all 3 of the blueberries off of it, picked up 3 rocks, put them on the sled. Well, oh my god!
Thank you for the follow.
It's actually a magical blueberry bush. I just ate them all again, turned around, and now they're all back. What the fuck? Hell yeah. Who needs to make food? Just turn around by
Troy, thank you for sharing the live. Well, that could be why. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I see. Okay, here's what's going on. Las Vegas. The city of sin. Bin Chicken. Thank you for the follow.
In chicken?
Bin?
Oh, that's a lot of guys.
Ontario in the smoke here. Oh, I'm sorry. You haven't does anyone know what caused these fires yet? Was it just like just random like quote unquote wildfire, or is there an official cause? Was it like a controlled burn go wrong, or like what's going on? I haven't been keeping up on the news. I usually do. Just kind of out of the loop now, okay? A bin chicken, also known as the ibis bird.
Ibis?
Ibis bird? I'll have to trust you on that one. I will Google it later. It happens every year. Forest fires can happen for oh yeah, I didn't know if there was an I know they can happen for any reason. I didn't know if this one had a specific thing that happened. Having spent prior to living in Vegas, we were out in California for I was out there for 11 years, something like that, and so I was quite acquainted with the forest fires, but. Dry spring. Okay. Some of the fires were caused by lightning. Yeah. Figures. Fucking lightning. Starting shit. Like we had fires sometimes start from people that were just being dickheads, like doing fireworks and shit like that.
Good old firework dickheads.
Don't get me wrong. I like fireworks, okay? I'm not opposed to them. I don't like the big ones. Like, I don't like going to shows, but, you know, growing up in the Midwest, doing your own fireworks and stuff like that was always fun. But, come on. You live somewhere where, let's just say, you probably shouldn't be doing fireworks. You know, just don't do fireworks, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with all that. Man, I hope the people in the neighborhood I'm moving to are not obsessed with fucking 4th of
Fireworks?
July, like all the people live around up here. Yeah, dude, I mean, from basically mid-June until mid-August, it's just fireworks nonstop out here, and I hate it. I wouldn't care if it was just bright and colorful outside, but unfortunately, it's neighbors right by me, and they're loud and irritating. They'll like the people over here will just keep launching them like all night long, and it drives me nuts, even during the week.
That sucks.
That's what really gets me. Yeah. Luckily, I'm moving away from that, and if I'm lucky, I won't have to deal with it. isn't there a skull storage thing in Sons of the Forest?
That's a good question, man. Probably because you can just stick them on sticks.
I guess that's true. But the problem is, you have to have a cloth in order to put them on the stick.
Do you? Oh,
If you're making like the torch, yeah.
oh. Have you built a? God, what are they called? With the arms and all that. The like limbs.
Oh, an effigy?
Yeah.
Do you put just skulls on that? I thought it was like fleshy limbs.
Yeah, I don't know if you can put a skull in it. To be honest, I don't know.
Okay.
Hmm. Funny, of all the stuff on social media to watch, I'm engaged with this. Maybe you should consider beer therapy. Hey, you know what? Beer therapy sounds good. Hey, you know what? It's cool. Hang out, listen to, just I don't even know how well you guys can hear the chill synthwave in the background. But worst ways to spend your Fridays. Probably better. There's probably better ways. but definitely worse too. Music is good, cool. Okay. Everyone's like, how many times is he going to draw that line? I'm going to draw it 18 more times, guy. Just wait.
Nope. Come on here.
If I don't put this center line where it needs to be for like where the teeth are, it's going to be really tedious sculpting. You live in the middle of nothing. Hell yeah. I love when I got to live in the middle of nothing. Then I had to start living in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Thanks for the share. And for the follow. Used to live in Michigan in the middle of nothing. It's a good time.
I missed living in the middle of nothing.
Ditto.
Remember how I used to not have neighbors?
Yeah, right?
I remember.
Okay. It's getting there. It's getting there. These stupid things are bugging me, though. They're supposed to be there, but they're supposed to be very, like, light. Okay? They're not supposed to be so defined.
What the?
Northern Michigan has good fishing. All of Michigan, from my understanding, is pretty good fishing. I actually haven't spent much time in growing up in the UP. I didn't grow up in the UP, but I haven't. What I'm saying is, I haven't spent much time in the UP. I drove through it like once, I think. No, I did. We went to Iron Mountain. That's right. when I was a wee lad. You ever?
Spent quite a bit of time over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have a lot of money, so if we went on vacation, it was usually just up to the Upper Peninsula. And so, yeah, I went on quite a few vacations up into the UP. We went to Copper Harbor a few times, went out and saw painted frogs. Spent a lot of time in the Newberry area. I think that's kind of like in the middle of the UP, if I remember. But my dad had a friend from his church whose family kind of had just this like communal house up there.
That was close. You know, sorry.
But yeah, basically like everybody in this guy's family, you know, like had a key, or every family in their whole like extended family had a key, and they would just whoever wanted to go up would stay there, but also they would, you know, let their friends and stuff stay there. So we went up there a few times. It was actually a really cool place. There was this kind of truck stop kind of restaurant called Zellers. They had awesome burgers. The house that we were, you know, staying in had a fucking really badass backyard, dude. Like you open the slider door and you were just on a 45-degree hill, you know. And
Thanks for the rose.
Really, 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 really deep down into this valley, but it was like totally filled with pine trees. I loved it. But, yeah, it's been a while since I've been out there. Oh, probably like 20 years.
So wait a minute, hold on a second. So there's almost more. Do I like that? Do I not like that? I'm not digging into this clay until I'm happy with the general idea of the scale here, okay? I do not just sculpt skulls. This is for the project I'm working on right now. I sculpt a whole bunch of stuff. But the book is just an anatomy book. Thank God I don't just sculpt skulls. Weird. I just kind of realized something about our teeth.
Which is...
Thank you so much for the follow. No, I just never really realized that our teeth, well, as I'm tonguing my gums, is it technically, if you have your wisdom teeth, they actually go past where your mandible goes up underneath your zygomatic bone, which I never really realized until just now. So, I'm sure that means a lot to anyone else.
It might explain. I guess the difference that my jaw feels since my upper wisdom teeth were removed.
I was actually telling my... Well, actually, it looks like both of them do. Yeah, never mind. Sure, sculpt a skull. It'll be a great time. What was that spray? That was a can of air tipped upside down. It is very cold, so it like freezes the clay. When you're doing like really small detail work, even with this clay, which is again, it's the hard formula, so it's still good to, you want it to be nice and firm.
Oh boy, that is all of a sudden cannons. Don't even.
Actually, that's right. We were going to give it a bit of an underbite, so we're going to do this first. Yeah, sculpting teeth that are normal size can be a tedious process, okay? So I'm trying to do reductive sculpting too versus like adding all the teeth in, right? Because we have the teeth and then we also have, I don't know what it's called, but the areas above the teeth in the skull that continue like the definition of like the gums. It's like the skull gums, okay?
Skull gum.
Skull gums. Yeah, it's gonna be for a diorama for the monster, the Armsy from the video game The Forest. We can set this. Yes, the maxilla. Well, that's the upper part of the mouth for sure, but I'm talking about like the weird how like the teeth sockets. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Dude.
Teeth sockets.
Not as cool as skull gums. That's the
It's
so
almost like literally the opposite phrase.
yeah, exactly. He's about 24 inches tall, but we have to make the what's it called, the diorama for him now. So well, I think that would be the the mandible. Yeah, mandible, yeah. The mandible's the lower part, but yeah. So it's called an Armsy. It's from the video game The Forest. We've been working on him for a while. Technically, he's done. We just got to make the diorama for him, so we can wash our hands of that project. But I have taken on making my life more difficult. So
Nice.
yeah, it is, right? So we have the skull, and we also have the fire pit. It'll be all wired up with LEDs. So Yeah. I do all my own hand sculpted stuff. So, yeah, I've looked into doing. I've done some 3D design work and some 3D printing. We have a bunch of 3D printers here at our studio, but I'm a little old-fashioned, you know. I like the challenge. Actually, here's what I should do. Just automatically shape the whole area that the teeth are going to be in, so that they're automatically under. Damn, that's a lot of work. Heck yeah, it's a ton of work. I have this thing about making my life more complicated than it needs to be.
If you were good at that, you could do it without doing it anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
What is going on in the stream?
And plus, like, once I have a mold of something, I can recreate it as many times as I want, you know? A lot of my stuff cast in resin for the past 20 years. Hell yeah. As soon as my carpal tunnel gets fixed, I'll be back at it. Hell yeah. For sure. Ryan and Robert, thank you so much for the follow, guys. One person at a time. We're going to make it to that 10,000 followers so I can start streaming to the talk from my computer. It's hard NSP or Chavant. You know what's funny is I've never actually looked up to see what NSP stands for.
Chemical compound, presumably?
I think it's something about the company. But there's people out there that call, like, when you're working with the clay, they're like, "Oh, is that NSP?" I always said it. I always use the term Chavant, right? But apparently, it's 6 of one, half dozen the other.
Yeah.
Is that like polymer? No, it's oil-based. Well, I guess polymer is kind of oil-based clay, but no, it's not like polymer. It's polymer clay you bake. This has to be molded. Come on, just be where I want you to be, camera. Thank you. No, there it is. Okay. So you have to bake polymer clay. You do not bake NSP. You make molds. I did sculpt that Krampus, though, if you guys caught that live stream or that project. I sculpted that out of polymer clay, or, you know, Sculpey. Super Sculpey. If you guys haven't gone to check out my YouTube, you totally should. All the past live streams are there. Used to being a dental technician, waxing up real dentures and stuff of that nature. Hell yeah, I've done that a few times myself. Not a dental technician, but I've done life casting teeth, making monster dentures, vampire teeth, the whole throw. I actually hate having my teeth casted. Tis no fun.
I don't know what's all involved with that, but that sounds probably like something I would hate very much.
You never had it done? I know you've had teeth, like you've done teeth stuff.
I mean, well, no. guess I did have that one molar casted, but the idea of having like all of my mouth casted.
Well, they do, I think. Oh, do they do the top and the bottom? No, they don't do the top and bottom. Pretty sure not. I never do the top and the bottom at the same time. How did I learn to do this? How did I need to come up with better answers to these common questions. I got like years and years and years and years of reps and practice. That's how I learned to do it. I got into it because my pops was an artist. And I kind of picked up the trade. I think my first Face Life cast was when I was, not to go back down this road, but whatever second grade is. I went as the Terminator, and he sculpted me a really cool, like, half blown off Terminator face. And then one year, he did Face Hugger, so I had to have a full head cast for that. Runs in the family. Yeah, my mom's a graphic designer. Got out of the business. I didn't like it either. Well, dental work, man, you know, it's I don't know if it's similar to like isn't it like a dentist specifically like the highest suicide rate of any profession? I'm pretty sure.
Was at one point, according to a number of statistics I've seen, but I don't know if that's still the case.
Can you imagine it being a dentist in Alaska?
Could you imagine being a dentist who listens to American country music in Alaska? That's like you would kill yourself immediately.
I don't know if it's just me, but whenever else is talking sounds very grateful. But I'm sorry, whoever else is talking sounds very garbled. Oh, Triceratops? Hey, say something, Triceratops.
I sound garbled.
I don't know why they sound garbled.
Hey, garbled one. That's from an old Donald Duck.
My wife works for a dental surgeon who just went to Alaska last week for vacation. Dang. Really? Sounds fine to me. Hold on.
Yeah, tell me when to say things.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's weird. I guess we're just gonna cut you out of the one thing here. All right, go ahead and say something now.
Yo, dude.
What about now? Their glitch. Any better? Say something funny. Sounds fine. He's getting burnt out fast of the business. It's about 50. Damn. One more time, move to a new device. Okay, try something. Say the ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Nice. Yeah, it's bad. I don't know what... You know what? TikTok said it was fine before I took him off. It's not you. You sound fine to me.
Okay.
It's not weird. Now we can't hear anything. Yeah, I cut him out of you guys because we were having issues. I don't know what's going on. Here, hold on 1 second, actually. Where can I check this? I go here. Guys, I'm gonna cut the desktop music for a second. Can you say a bunch of stuff for me again, Triceratops?
Yeah, dude, what's going on? Saying a bunch of stuff right now. Doing things. Continuing to say stuff. Man, I hope my batteries are charged because I would like to hit my vape. I'd like to quite a bit.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to mess with it later. Hear you and the music fine. First one was good. I don't know the other person was hearing. Yeah, all good. Can hear him. Yeah, I don't know. It's not just on you guys. It's on my other streams. So that's probably the issue. I guess I'll deal with it later. I don't know what it is. You're supposed to send there, you're supposed to send there, you're supposed to send there. Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody does.
We're in too deep for me to be messing around with it right now. And I'll be able to check it out later. Bow.
Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if you were going for Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult, but that's what that singular noise you made.
I was not, but I can see what you're doing there. Hold on a second. Man, I'm happy that I was told about this, but I'm also like wildly now frustrated. Hold on. All right, go ahead and say something. If I mute you here, is it gonna mute you there? Or say something again?
Yo, dude, what's going on again? Continuing to say stuff.
Yeah, it sounds fine to me. I don't know what the issue is.
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe just glitches experiencing her own username.
Cool Skull. I'm listening to White Bat Audio. They're a cool like synthwave band group guy. I think it might be an individual. I don't know. On the YouTubes, you should check it out. Too deep in the gum line. Yeah. I just know too when I get off and I check it later, I'm gonna hear what she's talking about.
Yep, probably.
Oh. Have you ever seen Return of the Living Dead?
If I have, it's been long enough ago, I probably wouldn't remember much of it either way. But I don't remember, to be honest with you. I know I've seen some movies that have the phrase living dead in it, but that's how long I don't remember.
There's this scene where one of the characters they work at a what's the word I'm looking for, like a almost like a Amazon distributing a fulfillment center, but back in the 80s. Okay, like it was like a medical supply house essentially that like doctors and colleges would order stuff from. That's part of like obviously how stuff goes bad because there's like dead cadavers and stuff being stored there.
Yeah.
And when all goes bad, you can imagine bad things happen there. Anyways, there's a scene at the beginning where one of the characters is training the other character like to work there. It's like a new employee, and explaining like, oh, when you get this order, you do this, and they're going over skeletons, and he says something like, when you look at the, it's kind of like our riders. When you look at the rider, it says you need this female, this age, blah blah blah, with perfect, and this one says perfect teeth. And he's like, how often have you ever seen a 60-year-old woman with perfect chompers, but they had all these skeletons? You know what? This is a dumb story. You have to see the movie. Anyways, I'm working on teeth, and the point is that this guy's gonna have perfect teeth, okay? That's the fucking point.
Oh, word.
Not perfect teeth, but not messed up teeth, okay? Yo, what's going on, honking goose? Man, these top teeth are already giving me a hard time, so Can imagine the bottom teeth are going to be even more fun.
Hey! Mother... I will slap you.
I need magnifying glass. That's what I need. I have to run. Gonna miss the full dental. You probably really won't miss it because the chances of me getting actually done in this stream are little to none. But thanks for hanging out. You know, when I whip out an X-Acto blade as a sculpting tool, we're gonna be here for a while.
Melodies. What are you doing down here? Don't you dare try to take my meat.
Actually, TikTok, yo. I'm going to wrap up the stream because my thing is being messed up anyways, and the battery's almost dead. So if you guys want to keep watching, jump over to YouTube, Kick, or Twitch, creatively_curse. We're going to keep it going there. Plus, there's better cameras over there. So thank you so much for hanging out. If you haven't followed, hit that follow button if you like sculpting special effects and apparently bad audio when I have guests on. So I'll catch up with you later. Have a great evening, guys. Thank you. We're all alone now. Well, not quite, but you know.
Yeah.
So you all packed up and everything?
For the most part, like, I mean, realistically, aside from the furniture, the only things I have that need to be packed are I have a few appliances in the kitchen, I guess, that I need to pack up. But aside from that, it's pretty much my clothing. I mean, after all the moving I've done over the years, I've kind of reduced the amount of personal possessions I even have. So, like, well, I guess aside from clothing, like, you know, bathroom stuff, cleaning supplies, like those sort of things. But most of that can go into like a singular box. And then aside from that, just my electronic devices like the PC and TV and stuff. But I kept all of the original packaging and all that stuff because I knew I wouldn't necessarily be in this house terribly long, and there was a space available to hold on to, you know. So yeah, but I'm mostly packed up. I don't have my TV and stuff packed up yet, just because I planned on using it this evening and to not be bored as fuck for my last night here. But
Yeah.
yeah.
You think Smooch is gonna like the place?
I think so. The yard's a little nicer. It is kind of still like the rock garden sort of situation, but it's also like not lava rocks. You know, it's like smaller rocks that wouldn't be so uncomfortable to walk on. And if I recall, there's actually a pretty good amount of shade back there too, so we could actually do a chill out there during the day if we want.
Oh, you got like trees?
I think it's just like one tree, but yeah, it was pretty well shaded when we were checking it out the other day.
Oh God. Oh. Nice. Okay, that was terrifying. Oh, I dropped my X-Acto blade, fell in my lap.
Oh. What you doing down there, buddy? What you doing, big Smooch? Come on, bud. Yes, you're a big Smooch, buddy. Good boy.
Hmm. Yep, okay. Just not happy with those teeth, guys. Bum, 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 bum.
Ah, there goes some trust you, buddy. Let's see. Well, I finally completed the house.
Did you?
Yeah, there were some. I didn't have to rebuild all the walls and everything like I thought I would. Thank goodness that when I loaded in, I was like, "Fuck, if I have to do that, I might just literally restart the game because that's too many teams." But yeah, I was able to basically just remove a section of the roof that I had already put up, and then leave just the like triangular piece of wall where I was trying to put the logs in. And for some reason that worked. I was able to put it in just normal and just rebuild the rest of the roof. It was fine.
Nice.
Yeah. I like how end night's resolution for your flask not doing anything during your last drink was to make it so you only get 2 drinks out of it now and then it's empty.
Yeah, you noticed that? That was awesome.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's cool. So you made it so it's actually the same problem. It just looks like there's not a problem. Brilliant.
Yeah. I like how freaking two-dimensional this area is looking.
Make some chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup.
Yeah. That Greg recipe, by the way, is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah. I think it's the availability of that of the body parts that makes that recipe particularly awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like if you kill a cannibal, you have a Greg, right? Like right away.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if Greg was just a totally random choice for a name, or if there's some sort of inside joke there.
oh, probably, right? There's got to be.
Yeah. There's a YouTuber I watch sometimes called Danny Gonzalez, and he calls his followers just Greg. He's like, hey, what's up, Greg? Blah, 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 blah. And then like go into his thing. And I think of that every time I take a sip of Greg right now. That feels really weird to say.
Sip of Greg.
Good old sip of Greg. Yep. Oh, it's not like the house is built. I can go and refetch my guns since Virginia has all that.
Guessing this also means that you're going to like eventually make it into a multiplayer match and let me see this thing that you've been working on for, 2 weeks now.
Yeah. I certainly will.
Can we please focus? Thank you. Fine. If you're not going to focus on what I want you to focus on, I'm going to make you focus manually. It is scary. Please don't freeze my hands.
Jeez, don't you need to go outside or something? Get what? All right, man, I'll be right back.
Yep. Okay, now you need to warm up a little bit. What up, Lulu?
I've returned.
Been working on Skulls and Glass. I'm so sad I missed the first part of this stream. Oh, well, the first part, honestly, I don't feel like we're that far. Like, I don't feel like we've gone that far. But you can catch any of the old streams over on the YouTube channel if you want. Last stream, we pretty much just bulked out the character. Or the character, the skull.
I mean, depending on where the skull came from, it could come from the character. So it's a game.
That's very true. Found a camp I've never seen before. Piece of candy.
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, and a ton of rope and shit.
Death Saber, what's going on? Jesus.
Came at me through the bushes, man.
They'll do that, dude.
Oh, yeah, they will. Fuck. Oh, my goodness, you did it again, you asshole. Don't you fucking do that, bitch. I cannot believe you bitches just, you know what, fuck you. It's time to pull out some ranged weapon. Oh, by the way, like 20 minutes ago, I had Kelvin pick up a bunch of arrows for me because I fought a group of cannibals. He dropped them, and they all fell to the ground and splashed into the water that wasn't there.
Yeah, it's canned air. I just turn it upside down to freeze it. Wait. So did he get the arrows?
Oh, he got them. He technically did his job, but because the game glitches out and shit falls through the fucking ground all the time, it was pointless.
Yeah, I better do something else with this skull, not just the diorama. We're doing something else with it. I don't know what, but we're doing something else with it after all this work.
You should make a bunch of them with like creepy symbols on them, and then just like whenever somebody's not performing well at work, you can kind of just stick them in their area. And,
The death skull.
Death skull, yeah. Like, oh, you know what you could do? Is on like the forehead of the death skulls, you could put a picture of the fans, and they'd be like, "Fuck, this seems pretty foreboding. I've heard stories."
I hear tell of the fans. How did the Armsy diorama turn out? That's what this is for, is for the Armsy diorama. We need a skull lamp. Yeah, we're still working on it. The Armsy's done. Now we're just on the diorama. And I thought it was going to be like no time at all. And then, you know, I guess I smited myself with that thought.
Self-smite.
Exactly. I don't, I shouldn't say that the Armsy's done. Technically, I gotta wait till the diorama's done to actually do the paint job and all that. But we ended up with like 3 or 4 micro projects in the process of working on the diorama. So.
Oh, that.
And I've been trying to work on getting the chest burster and all that stuff good to start selling, so. Which it is ready. I just have to take the pictures now. I finished all the stuff and the Krampus. All next weekend, I think. I'm doing photos all weekend. I was trying to think of a way to stream that, but I don't think there's really any good way to stream like a photo session, unfortunately, so.
Well, not with an attitude like that, dude.
That's very true, yeah. I could improve my attitude, for sure.
I'm not really the person to advise anyone on that, but, you know.
becoming mushy again. That is the wild Triceratops here. He's playing the forest right now. Or Sons of the Forest, I guess.
Indeed. Trying to locate the shotgun without the aids, or the aid of the BB things.
Yeah, it's true. That would be too easy. Death Saber says hi.
Oh, hey.
I think the problem that Glitch was having hearing you is actually is because you shaved your beard.
Oh, that's probably what it is. I'm sure.
Death Saber, can you hear Triceratops okay? I'm just curious. Glitch was having some issues earlier. Does he sound garbled, quote unquote? Well, okay, now if you're gonna try to sound garbled, okay.
Every time I say garbled, I think of this old fucking Donald Duck cartoon where he goes to Egypt and there's like this whole cult and they worship this one guy called the Garbled One. I watched it the whole shit time when I was a little kid.
You're making stuff up.
No, I am not. Donald Duck's in the Navy. That's where I learned the term, phrase, swap the deck. It's this Donald Duck cartoon. Man, I have to be like within 10 feet of the fucking
He sounds glitchy sometimes, but other than that, yeah, I hear him fine. Huh. Yeah,
Interesting.
he is glitchy, isn't he? A glitchy motherfucker. Glitchy. Glitchy, glitch.
Sounds like science. Oh no, I cut down a fucking fruit-bearing bush.
Don't do that.
Yeah, didn't really mean to.
Oh, funny guy says you're garbled too. I don't understand why you're garbled. Maybe it's...
I don't know either.
Yeah. Oh, really? Hey, why don't you bounce out of Discord real quick and jump back in? Would you mind?
Sure, yeah.
I just want to see if that'll fix it.
Well, what's the verdict after I say stuff?
I mean, you sound fine to me, but you sound fine. You sounded fine You sounded fine originally. Okay, so for me.
Word. Word, man. Well, I sound fine to me too, so I'm not terribly worried. Of course, I'm not the person who's singing myself, so... selfish thinking on my end, I guess.
Well, if anyone says super glitchy. Oh, I don't know what to say, man. That's weird. I wonder if there's a way I can... I'm going to try something real quick. Because I would like to get this figured out. I'm trying to think why. Why would it be glitching? So if I do... Alright, I'm going to turn this into monitor. Monitor and output. Alright, say something.
Yo, dude, what up?
Yeah, it's weird. You sound fine to me, even though, like, it's echoing because I have you on monitor and output, so they're probably getting echoed too right now, but... Really? So why would I hear it fine, though, and you guys aren't hearing it? Like, that's weird. Or that you guys are having issues. I should be able to be hearing the issue, too, but he sounds, like, legit fine to me right now, so... But I'm also comfortable with blaming his internet, so... Definitely him.
I mean... I guess it could be. Find it unlikely. So I either have the same or better internet than what we have at work.
Yeah.
You botch. Yeah, don't get up. Don't get up. Fuck you, big boy. Oh, we're gonna go up in a fucking tree? Alright.
Imagine if the big cannibals could climb. The really big ones.
That would not be great. These bubbles just used up most of my creepy stuff.
That's basically every 10 minutes in my game that I've been playing.
Yeah, that's pretty much every time I encounter cannibals. It's very sad. Now let me get the shotgun back. Let's go get the pistol.
Can you use our headphones so you can hear them normal? Yeah, I wish. What's wrong with what's going on the 16th of this month, Death Saber? And why aren't you looking forward to it? Your high school graduation. Why aren't you looking forward to your high school graduation? That sounds like awesome. Isn't that good? Moving on, you know, not having to be in high school anymore. That's a good thing, right?
What if it turns out that the only person from the graduating class who didn't graduate, and you're just like really, really shoving their nose in it?
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
I doubt that's what it is. But...
I have to wake up at 9 a.m. and I'm not that's the part. You have to wake up at 9 a.m. Wait, what time do you have to wake up? I was gonna say, what time do you have to wake up to go to school?
6.
I wake up at 4 a.m. every day, so. But I'm probably you know what's funny? Actually, I take back what I was about to say. I am not a morning person. Because I feel like when you say someone's a morning person, that means that they are like ready to deal. Well, yeah, they're ready to deal with other people, and I am. Yeah. I'm not. I wake up early, but I am not ready to deal with other people.
Yeah.
That plus the principal and I hate. The principal and you hate each other, isn't okay? Well, I mean, that seems like standard operating procedure, but. I also was homeschooled, so I don't have much room to talk. I went to the graduation of my classmates, though. I was there for moral support.
Yes.
What do you hate doing?
Killing turtles.
No, you don't.
Fucking the whole mean turtle forge made me have empathy for these damn things. For some reason, I can only carry one turtle shell, even though it'll tell me that I picked up another one.
Well, it only ever shows that you have one.
Oh. But that's a lie or something.
I believe it's a lie, yes.
Oh.
Tis a lie. Man, screw these teeth. For once, I think it actually looks better in person than it does on cam.
Do you know of any spots offhand where there's a lot of cloth that I could run to?
Yeah, but there's like no good way for me to describe where they are. Where are you at right now?
Okay. I'm over by where the wrap with the pistol is.
Yeah, no, there's not any easy way for me to describe that. I mean, you're basically on the same like quarter of the map that you and I set up, where that's some of the best places to get cloth in one try.
Okay.
But is that monster clay or a different type of clay? It's Chavant or NSP, depending on your reference, I guess. Yeah. Chavant, this is the firm or extra firm, I think is what it's called.
What? I just had a seagull glitch out. I went up to run and try to hit it real quick as it was landing. And it went to take off like they do if you get too close. But it didn't do the animation. It was still just like frozen standing there and then just kind of ascended into the sky.
I've seen stuff like that.
It's pretty good. Is that a fucking shark? Am I at a shark already? I don't like the sharks.
Are you playing in a custom mode at all, or no?
Yeah. The only thing I really customized is upping the precipitation. And I have some rifle damage and shit on, but other than that, it's
Gotcha.
pretty much normal. Well, they apparently removed the thing where the GPSs are back on, guys, when you go back there.
Yeah, I remember reading that. Just dumb.
Yeah. They only give you 3, I mean, kind of stupid.
Is it only 3?
Yeah.
Flashlight, gun, shotgun. Is that it?
Yep. It's
Oh,
just where the three purple dots are at the beginning.
I think you can take Calvin's away.
Oh, he has one?
That's why you can see him on the map.
Oh, yeah, duh, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's see. Looks like I need every kind of arrow. Desperately. Okay. I'll do that next.
What's the plan for the finished diorama? Like, what do you want it to look like? It's gonna be the Armsy's gonna be in a cave. We have officially sculpted 3 fire pits. This is the final one. It's almost done. Right here. That's the final fire pit, but we sculpted some other ones. But it's gonna be all lit up with LEDs. The first one I sculpted, as you can see, is much smaller. It wasn't right. It didn't scale right, but I had already run, so we're gonna have like a clear or like translucent fire that LEDs are gonna be inside and burning, but it's gonna be done to this scale. I can kind of show you guys where that's at. Show you the Armsy since he's shown over in the corner right there. Am I making the mouth full time up teeth or some holes also? I'm going to start with a normal one. Is that wood in the big pit? Yeah, this is real wood. Yeah, I used real wood and then went in sculpturally and filled in a lot of the negative spaces with clay, basically. So I'll be able to use real wood texture, and I use real stones as well, because I'm all about making life making life easy after I've made it more difficult.
That's how I clean my room.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
But here I can show you guys to scale, kind of like what it's going to look like. Armsy is fully assembled and has its base coat of paint on. One second here. Okay. Come on, you big boy. The scale was the issue I was actually kind of having, so...
Speaking of scales and big boys, how much that big boy weigh?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 5 pounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it might be more, honestly. It's heavy. This is real wood, my bad. That was for Curse, not for anyone else. Yeah, so the Armsy will be, you know, scale-wise, we're golden. So, bam. Yeah, he's coming along. Like I said, he's fully assembled now, which was a hassle. You know, that was a lot of streams. But now it's just getting the diorama all done. So, and I've gotten pretty familiar with wiring LEDs now. So, you know, that's nice. I figured that part out. But it's actually a good time. Triceratops, I'm going to bounce out. I'll catch up with you later.
All right. Word.
I'll be on the weekend. I know you'll be busy, but if you want to swing back in, do it up.
Yeah, if I'm, I mean, I'm probably one of the first things I'm going to do is look at my computer and stuff, you know, when I get anything over there at all, you know, so.
Right.
If I'm, hooked up by the time you're on stream, shit, I'll definitely pop on.
Word. Okay, man. I'll catch up with you later.
All right, dude, see ya.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh. Yeah, it came out nice. Do I sell? I don't sell. I mean, I will be selling some stuff shortly. I mean, full damn. Yeah, no, it's literally going to be, yeah, there's going to be a full set of teeth in there, at least initially. I might then cast a few different versions of the skulls. Got Instagram or something. Yeah, you can follow all my links. Should be in my bios and whatnot. I think I have a link tree posted. I'm all over the place. Creatively _ cursed on YouTube. I should have Discord links and all that too, so. But anyways, alright guys. I'm gonna be bouncing. Yeah, no worries. I'm just heading off right now, but I'll be back tomorrow with more art stream stuff. I don't know what we'll be doing exactly. Probably finishing off the teeth on this skull. Maybe we'll work on the fire pit. We got to get the fire pit done so I can mold it and the skull so we can start casting these, wiring LEDs. The rest of the diorama is all going to be in pink foam that we're going to carve away. So, yeah. Thank you, Glitch. All right, guys. Have a great evening. I'll be back tomorrow. And, yeah. Enjoy your Friday night. Have you ever thought of experimenting with charring the real wood to make it look like it was? Yeah, I did that actually. I did it on the third fire pit. This one, or second fire pit. We did we've sculpted 3 fire pits in total. This is the other one. This was the other test one, but again, the scale wasn't right. But if you notice, that's literally charred wood inside. But it didn't really give the effect that you were looking for. So, yeah. Looks awesome. Thank you. All right, guys. I'll catch up with you later. Well, have a great rest of your Friday evening. All right. Peace out.